I am the father of understanding, the mother of wisdom, the sacred voice. I am the Grand Master of the Animus, and I invite you all to stand by my side. Come
what
now.
the fuck?
Together we will usher in the dawn of a new world.
Who the fuck are these people, dude? It's like the Animus turned into this, like, worldwide matrix network, and apparently these are all users who were convinced to become Templars, I guess? I think I got my answer as to why that cutscene didn't look like it was pre-rendered. It's because this is an actual playable area in the game. Dude, when they were talking about these fucking missions being, like, alternate reality presentations, what might have happened if Edward was a Templar, like, we were all fully expecting, like, actual cutscenes and missions and dialogue and shit. You guys ever see those advertisements for these, like, super, like, epic Candyland events? Like, let's take your kids there. It'll be this, like, super extravagant, like, fun thing. You can walk through Candyland and it'll look really cool, and they'll have this, like, really extravagant, like, AI like ad for it, and it'll look like the actual board game artwork. Then when you get there, it's like an empty fucking warehouse with a poster on the wall. That's what these missions feel like. Like, look at Blackbeard just sitting there like a fucking dead corpse. What the fuck am I looking at?
Stop! She's lying to you. Listen to me. She wants to lobotomize you. If you join her little club, you'll become like all the others. Just another drone in her hive mind. This menu is the best I could do. She can't hear us for now, but it won't hold long. She's too strong.
What the fuck?
We have to get out of here. Can you still fight? She hasn't taken that from you yet, has she? You can't stay here. Press the button when you're ready. It's going to get messy. I couldn't leave her.
What was that?
This is the truth. They won and they lost, but it was what they chose for themselves. That's why it meant something. That's why it was beautiful. Either everything is permitted, or nothing is.
Oh shit. It's all the settings of the RPG era. Shadows, Mirage, Valhalla, Odyssey, fucking Origins, and Hexa's right up there. Why are those there? What the fuck is this? What the hell? I dodged that! What the fuck? That didn't even hit me! Okay, so the future timeline story is that there's a bunch of people in this Animus fucking Matrix network that are rebelling. Wow, that's so interesting. Where's Basim? And the building from Hexe being here, I think very much implies that this future timeline horseshit is gonna be in that game too. Blah! This version of Woodkid's song doesn't exist on the internet anywhere, by the way. So if you like the way you're hearing this Assassin's Creed theme right now, you can't find it. You can't listen to it.
It's time to go. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. We have to choose our own way.
Just absolute zero story progression. Just generic, oh, fight back, oh my god, fight back. We're all just super generic people using a fucking Animus network or something. Fight back, they don't need to tell us what to do. Where's Basim? Where the fuck are Sean and Rebecca? What's William Miles been up to since Assassin's Creed Valhalla? We'll never find out, because BOSSFIGHT Ubisoft wants to just bring it to a future timeline for some reason. Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in this overall, actually. The added content was kinda shitty. Like, the Steed Bonnet and Blackbeard missions, I guess, were fine because they were a little wholesome and sad, but they were so fucking minimal because at that point the characters were dead and all Edward was doing was reading their letters. And all the shit with the extra captains that you can gain made Edward act very abnormally. Him having this absolute fucking thirst for all this gold suddenly just did not fit the story at all. I don't know if I'm gonna be making any more videos on this game. I just wanted to get through the main story and then search up online the fucking locations for quote-unquote modern day future timeline, because they're not required anymore. You have to look up online where they were, just like how like some of the very few assassin elements in Valhalla had to be searched up online if you couldn't even find them randomly in the world, meaning the bureaus, because they were hidden, and they actually talked about the Creed in the notes. You can't even get conversation about the Assassin's Creed in Valhalla unless you fucking accidentally find it, or spend all that time searching for the bureaus, or look them up. It's ridiculous. Something that essential to the fucking lore and story should not be optional and hidden. I guess you could say in Valhalla it wasn't really that essential because that game had barely anything to do with assassins, which fucking neither did Origins or Odyssey. Shadows had nothing to do with Assassin's Creed at all. I'm disappointed. I thought there was gonna be more. I thought there was gonna be something that actually happened at the end there. Like, maybe we would see another cutscene of Edward, maybe when he was back in London. Maybe we would get some other scene with him and the assassins and him reflecting on his choices to join the Brotherhood or something. Nothing. It seems like most of the shit that Darby added to this was just Edward reading letters, which I appreciated some of it, but come on, reading letters, that's it? So there's something unsolved between me and this character. I found a note in the basement mentioning how Ducasse was looking at the son of the woman who owned this house. Like, the son had a blade. Clearly it was a hidden blade, because Ducasse, the Templar, was infatuated with it or something. Then Edward walked up to this guy, or I walked up to this guy later, and he was like, yeah, thanks for the blade, or something like that. Like, this guy never gave me a blade, so what the fuck is he talking about? What was that in reference to? It was never solved. I have no idea what the fuck that was supposed to be. I think another reason the ending was so fucking disappointing was because it had less than the original. The original gave you that modern day ending, too, even though that wasn't even an ending. That modern day ending was fucking terrible. Juno comes out from the fucking digitized computer AI fucking depiction of herself, and she's like, yeah, don't worry, we'll do something relevant in the next game, and then they don't, because Unity is one of the worst Assassin's Creed games ever. And then there's a little bit of story progression in Syndicate, because it sets up how Juno's gonna get her body with the Shroud of Eden, which she does get a body in the comics, but I don't think they use the Shroud of Eden for that. But after she gets her body in the comics, she gets fucking killed instantly, because those comics are garbage. But hey, at least they finished that storyline in some form. They completely dropped Basim's storyline. There's been no word on it either. They just dropped it. They never said if they're gonna finish it or not. They don't care. But yeah, back to the Black Flag modern day ending. Nothing happened with Juno. Absolutely useless. Then you hear some audio from Sean and Rebecca saying some shit about maybe helping them. And then I was like, cool, how am I gonna help them? Well, I don't know, because that's how it fucking stops. The game doesn't end, it just stops. You don't help Sean and Rebecca do anything. They're like, yeah, you want to come help us? And your character says nothing because you can't even speak. You're playing as nobody in that game. That's not an ending. But it was still, that part wasn't in this game, so there's less content. So I'm sitting here feeling like I need more. I fully expected for there to be another epilogue added to this, and there wasn't anything. It's just the same ending as before. I'm disappointed. And some people might think I should just accept this and kind of just enjoy it for what it is. But dude, like, you guys have no fucking idea. Like, I've been in this community for so fucking long. A lot of people just hopped on to the RPG era and they're like, oh, just fucking play it and have fun. Fuck you. I've been invested in this series since 2012. That's when I hopped onto the games. Invested into the overarching story from the fucking time of Altair all the way up to the 2012 modern day plot. It's all connected, and I want to see how it unfolds. And they keep setting up these fucking storylines and dropping them. They need to continue them. Fuck! Like, the title of this game is called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Who is resyncing? Nobody's resyncing with Edward. They're syncing with him for the first time. There's no I don't know, I thought that title might have at least implied that there was gonna be a modern day plot where somebody was, like, actually using an Animus to relive these memories of Edward for an actual fucking reason. There was none of that. You're just playing as a user, fucking getting lectured by the guide or whatever the hell. Ego. Ego has a son in the Animus Matrix network fucking thing, and he's an eagle. What? I don't even know how to end this video. It's just constant bitching and complaining from me because that's what these fucking games deserve. Yeah, but for some reason, even the epilogue in the theater looked a lot less cinematic than the original. It looked like shit. So strange.
Shove off, you totty-headed wag.
What?